What's up, everybody? It's T. Rogers, back after a very long break of working my ass off. Anyways, you should notice that I'm playing Battlefield 4, not Hardline, because I really didn't care for it when I played the beta. And by the price being slashed already over 50%, I believe I made a wise choice. But I'm not here to start a war, that's just my opinion. So let's move on to the gameplay really quick. I'm playing some Gun Master because I was bored and alone. Sad face. Sad face. But apparently my Battlefield skills haven't fallen off too much. So the real reason for this video is dun 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 Battlefront. So I remember the first two for PS2, and oh man, I would play those against bots for hours and hours and hours on end. The gameplay for the time being was just badass. So after years of waiting, they're finally rebooting the franchise. Only problem is I don't know if I'm going to get it. I can't make up my mind yet. I know it's being made by DICE. I have high hopes for it. I know it's Battlefield 3, or I know that Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were still good games and they had their problems. But it's like this one I'm just really hesitant about. So let me tell you why. So the AT-AT's on rails. Okay, I'm not too upset about this, but kind of sucks because I would love to just drive that thing around the map. So it's basically like the C-130 from Battlefield 4. Next thing, 20 versus 20 with random bots thrown into the mix. Okay, maybe this will fix like a lag problem that the game always has when it first releases. So, okay, I can deal with it. Alright. No campaign. Well, okay. Not hard to throw it in, but alright, I'll manage. Since you can play with bots like old times by yourself, so whoop-de-doo. Next thing. Co-op. Awesome. They fucking put co-op in. Badass. I love it. But only 2 people? Only 2-player co-op? That shit's weak. That shit's weak. But okay, whatever. Find a friend and play. Whee! Here's the the next two are the 2 biggest problems. There's no server browser? Why would you take the server browser out? I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with using a server browser for this game. It's so easy to find what match you want with how many people you want. Why would you take it out? Pretty dumb. There's a petition going around online. You can go sign it. I think that's up to like 1,500, 1,600 signatures when I did. So it's probably over $2,000 by now. So find it and sign it, my opinion. But here's the big question. So if there's no single-player campaign, how many multiplayer maps are we getting on release with the base game? Battlefield 4 had a campaign, but came with 12 multiplayer maps. So I'm thinking, to be fair, for not having a campaign, would be, I want at least 20 multiplayer maps. Co-op maps, I don't care. I want 20 base maps on release, but we all know it's not going to happen because they need to make their money somehow. And it's kind of irritating because, you know, it's like this game's strictly multiplayer and you're only going to give 12 maps, and it's like, that's kind of fucking weak. But 20 maps, base game, released, no DLC or extra crap or whatever. I'd pay $60 for that. 20 maps. Okay, I'll be nice. Give me 18. Just give me 18. Come on, just give me 18. Alright, anyway, so there was a alpha testing, alpha beta test? I don't know, whatever. It was out for a little bit, and there were a couple videos floating around, and they kind of got taken down pretty damn quick by EA on YouTube. So, but I was able to see 1 or 2 of them. They were like 10 minutes long. If you guys did, cool. Wasn't really anything to see though. It sounded good. All the sounds were there. Sounded sweet. The people playing were bitching about teammates. That's probably about normal. That's what everybody does nowadays, it seems like. There was no vehicle footage that I could find. But the player I was watching was hip firing in third person a pretty long distance away and was just ripping people to shreds. And I'm like, that's kind of accurate, just firing down the hip. I mean, I know it's lasers and stuff, and there's probably no recoil, but it's a game. Gotta put some recoil in there, make it a penalty for trying to shoot people long range. But like I said, he was ripping people to shreds. He was doing what most people do and just sitting up on a ledge, not really running around too much, so you couldn't really see a lot of the level. He was like up on a ledge, and the next guy was down in a trench shooting triple grenade launcher thing and killing people, and it was kind of like, okay, this is third person. So I'm wondering are they going to keep third-person servers and first-person servers separate, or are you going to be allowed to use both in the same game? I am not a third-person player. I mean, if I have to play it, I have to play it. There's like 4 games I like that are third-person. But honestly, I rather just do first-person shooter. That's just me. I don't know. I'm just saying, if they're both in the same match, it looks like I could throw it off balance. Probably make a problem, but whatever. So the initial non-choreographed footage that you guys didn't see at E3 or whatever, wasn't really anything to base an opinion off of. But at this point in time, I'm pretty skeptical. Which really sucks, because the lack of FPS shooters right now is killing me. As you can see, I'm still playing Battlefield 4, because I'm not a Call of Duty guy. I don't like Hardline. There really isn't anything else that looks interesting enough to play. I like to shoot things and blow things up and, I don't know, stab people. It's always fun. Who doesn't like doing that? But good news is, the beta is right around the corner. It's coming out next month, so hopefully we get to experience some gameplay. Maybe they'll release it to more people than just a select few. I would like to play it just to get a feel for it. Probably won't happen. I'm hoping, just hoping that it'll happen. But yeah, that's that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys gonna pick it up, or are you guys like the DICE bandwagon has just fucking crumbled apart? We're kind of falling off of it, which I kind of am. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if you guys are picking it up for sure. You guys are still skeptical. You guys fucking hate the game altogether. I don't care. Anyway, just let me know in the comments below, and I shall talk to you guys later. I'm T. Rogers. Peace.